Okay, so we're moving on to the law of buy-in. Really interesting law. Thank you. The law of buy-in. People buy into the leader than into the vision. It's interesting. I've seen this so often. Once people have built that level of trust and respect in a leader, they will follow them anywhere. They really will. And, think back through history and think of some leaders that you know who've led nations just by being an effervescent leader, rather than necessarily having that vision that is cast out there. So have a think about that. This law is, if people don't buy into the leader, they don't buy into the vision, then it's probably time for a new vision or a new leader. So have a think about it. It's such a critical law, because followers will work against a leader if they're not buying into where that leader is going, where that leader is taking them. So have a think through that process. Why do people buy into a leader? Some great questions or some great answers there. You've got to be genuine as a leader. You need people to actually listen to what you're saying and accept that you've got this as a passion. You need to be thorough. People need to trust your judgment, where you're going, what you're trying to achieve. You need to be committed to it. People will follow you even if you take risks. They will follow you if they trust you and they buy into you as a leader. A leader is actually submissive. Now, the English language of submissive makes us immediately think of somebody who is kowtowing or bowing down to somebody else. But submissive here is it's about, it makes people believe in the cause. A leader needs to see the cause as greater than themselves. And when that gets out of balance, then people won't buy into the leader. They may love the cause, but they won't buy into the leader. And so they won't follow. They need to be catalytic. So they need to actually build people to own the vision. One of the greatest things about coaching, as I work with people who are growing their businesses, is watching them own their own vision. One of the things I like to ask is questions that will draw a person out and help them see that this is my solution, not the coach's solution. And it's a little bit the difference between mentoring and coaching. That concept that, a mentor gives you experience, but a mentor's got to be very careful not to give you the answers. You've got to find those yourselves. And that's what a coach is trained to do, is to bring those answers out so that you own those yourselves, rather than them just handing you something on a plate. So have a think about the law of buy-in. Have a time to reflect on some of those questions that we've got at the bottom.